Hey YouTube, today's video is going to be a review of the contents of my bug out bag. On the outside, starting off, I carry two canteens. One's a standard USGI canteen, black with a USGI pouch. The other has a USGI pouch, but this one's a Czechoslovakian canteen, so that was used by the Czech army. And then I have a USGI wool blanket. And then this pack right here is where I keep my MREs. I don't have any in it at the moment because I used them last time I went on a bushcraft trip. Also on the side here, I have my folding saw. Cuts up wood pretty good, and it actually cuts it up pretty fast. And on the other side, I did a Condor Swamp Romper review, and I said there was a $20 knife that actually worked better than that, because I was building a firewall and I was betoning the wood that I was gonna use like as a stake to put into the ground to hold up my wood, like to keep it stacked up. And this worked way better than the Swamp Romper. So for $20, this blade is not that bad, and it's still sharp. I mean, it's pretty good. But that's the outside of the bag, and I have it in this type of setup because it's convenient for me, and I like the overall look of it as well. Moving on, I'm gonna show you what's in the inside of the bag. In the first compartment, I have a survival radio, works as a flashlight, and it does take solar power. I can charge my phone from it, and I can also use a regular Android charger just to charge this thing. And it does have that crank power to it. That doesn't really work too well, but the solar power, that actually does work, and it's pretty loud for what it is. So gotta have a survival radio. NBC filter for my gas mask. With everything going around right now with this COVID-19 virus, I use a gas mask. I don't use those stupid face masks. Those don't work at all. They only protect other people from getting what you got. They don't stop you from catching anything. So I gotta stack up on filters. Second filter, I got a pack of playing cards. If I'm doing bushcraft or something, I'm gonna want to have these on me. That way I'm not bored, or I can do something with the people that I went on the trip with. Some waterproof and windproof matches. These are very good to help you start the fires. Alright, right here I have a Bible and a rosary. And in this, I have some matches, some lemonade, some chewing gum, and some napkins. I keep these hand warmers because last time I went on a bushcraft trip, it was in the middle of the winter, and we wanted to see if we'd be able to survive the night, and we did. But I use these, and I let my friend borrow some, so I carry a lot of these. I got some survival drinking water. Where I go on my bushcraft trips, I hook in my water in my canteens. That usually lasts me. If I would have needed this, I could have used these. I actually drank them before. They taste like regular bottled water. But where I'm at, I might not have to use these because the water there is actually pretty clean. So it runs in a natural stream, and you'll still have to purify it, but it's a lot cleaner than a lot of the rivers or the lakes or the ponds that are near me. I'd rather drink out of those streams than anything else. moving on, I'm gonna get into the main compartment of the bag itself. Inside the bag, I keep my mess kit. I actually have a review on this. You can check it out with 2 other mess kits that I own. And I plan on buying some more mess kits, but that's not the first thing on my mind right now, so I'm gonna save those for later video. And this is my hammock. I don't use a tent. I use this hammock. It's pretty good. During the summertime, I'll just use the wool blanket like I showed you in the beginning of the video as like a sleeping bag or whatever. And of course I'll throw a tarp over it. I don't have a tarp in the bag at the moment. That's because the last tarp I brought, it didn't work that well. I wanted to test it, and I brought a backup tarp, and it was those regular blue ones that you get at Family Dollar or Walmart. And luckily that saved us from the snow, because again, we went in the middle of the winter. Probably shouldn't do that. That's probably not the safest thing to do, is to go out in the middle of the woods and in the middle of the winter, but we wanted to see if we could do it. So yeah. And then moving on, I have this is a small sweatshirt, ACU jacket, Air Force t-shirt, and some ACU pants. Also, there's a small little compartment in the bag here that I keep an extra pair of socks, an extra pack of drinking water, because you can never carry too much water, and that's the #1 thing that you need in a survival situation is water. Water and air. Those are the 2 things that you need the most in a survival situation. And then it's fire, shelter, and all the rest. I got a life straw. The package came with a survival watch that I bought. I might do a video on that one day, but it was just a cheap survival watch off of Amazon. That's where I got the life straw. So yeah, I carry at least one of those. And that's about it for the bug out bag. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video, and have a good day.